How do you deal with pressure in a situation?
I think it's backing my skills, so I know that throughout the weeks previously, I've trained really hard, and I'm very clear what my plans are in that game, whether that's batting or bowling. And so yes, my one thing would be to stick to your strengths in those moments, in those pressure moments.
How did you start getting into cricket?
I started with when my neighbours moved in, and two boys moved in next door to me, never played before, started playing in the garden with them, then joined the local cricket club. Started there, then joined a girls club, went for trials at Warwickshire, and I've not really looked back since. Worked through the age groups, and here I am.
What's your favourite part about cricket?
Favourite part about cricket? That's a really good question.
It is a really good question. Do you know what my favourite part is knowing that there's going to be so many things that happen during your career, like sort of day to day, and it's actually those memories when you look back when you retire and you go back and you think about sort of those special moments that you've done with your mates. I think that's the really cool thing about cricket, is that you spend a lot of time together, and it's a sport where you need all 11 players to be able to win a game and to try and win a trophy, because that's what we're here for. We want to win trophies.
When I think of like myself and playing cricket, it's almost that freedom to go out and express myself with like a bat or a ball in my hand. And I think it can be such an expressive game. It's just somewhere like where you can really be in your element and play a sport that you love, you know. So yeah, that's my favourite thing about cricket.
What has been your highest point in your career so far?
Getting a wicket at ball a couple of years ago. That was really fun. I enjoyed that.
Going to the first ever Under-19s World Cup, that was pretty dope for the women.
Making my ODI debut at Henley, my parents were there. So I made my T21 in India, but they couldn't get over to come and watch. So having them there, sort of, they see the highs and lows, they see the good bits, they see the bad bits. So having them there, and it was like a family day event as well at Henley. So that's probably quite a special thing, and I think a few injuries later, and that's kind of the one thing that really sticks out for me and makes me want to keep going.
What would you say to people who want to get into cricket?
I think at the moment, especially at Birmingham, it's at your school. I think there's so many opportunities at your schools, at local clubs. There seems to be so much cricket being played. It's awesome. So I'd be not afraid to go and ask to join in, to have a go, find out some details. Bring a mate. I think that's the best thing. I think we've all kind of shown, sort of here hopefully, is that we love playing with our mates. It's something that we do for each other as well as for ourselves. So yeah, and if not, ask your parents, badger them, get a tennis ball in the garden. You don't need too much, just get going. And you said you had a game today, a couple of you. You're going off to play. When's that? This evening?
Yeah, mine's at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
Mine's at like 5:45.
Okay, I've got a question for you. How are you going to prepare for that? What are you going to do?
As captain of my team, I like to motivate everybody, make sure they all know, what they're doing and what to improve. But for myself, probably because I'm not as keen on batting, but I just think at the end of the day, it's all a bit of fun, and it's not like a fight or death or anything. So just enjoy it.
Awesome.
Yeah, great. So that was such a good response. Like, have you been media trained? Yeah.
Clearly you haven't.
Actually not. I could take a few notes actually.